What's up, guys? We're the Spoiler Kings coming with a quick video for you. We told you we are gonna try to do this Ultimate Spider-Man 3. It's the comic book right here. I got a couple of variants of it too.
Nice. I don't got mine,
I
man.
love
I don't
it.
got mine with me.
Oh man, guys, I love what they're doing with this. But we were talking about, we got to review this because this is such a good series. I think they're doing a wonderful job. So we're gonna make a video for you. Tell me, guys, what you think about it. We're kind of going to run through this real quick.
Oh yeah.
First off, what do you notice? See all these villains and everything on this cover.
Mm-hmm.
See the hovercraft. And this is interesting. And see Spider-Man. So I thought that this was just a cool beginning of the comic book from the title page. So what do you guys think about it?
Good.
Overall, the art is it does have like a traditional vibe to Spider-Man, kind of meets kind of like a new take on it, which is something I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as you flip through the pages of it, definitely makes a lot more sense as to why they're kind of going that way. So from a narrative standpoint, it definitely makes sense for them to have such a cover.
Yeah, I'm just digging it because like it looks like such a traditional Spider-Man, with these newer kind of looking, villains. It just I don't know. I really am digging the look of it all.
And the new take, yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, and the new take, yeah.
All right, we start off. You got Mary Jane, you got his son, you got Peter with his daughter in there. Obviously, they're hiding stuff. They're about, Mary Jane's about to take, the son off when they're going to do their own thing. So, they're hiding out. I thought that was pretty cool, showing that they have the secret between each other. It's just a cool page overall. A lot of dialogue, but you understood the flow of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's that say? Title page. And then now we got all the costume changes. So you get the black and white one. You see the one with a hoodie. You see the orange one, looking like Miguel a little bit. You see the blue one. I thought that was all those are cool. And she had comments about why each one wasn't working.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The only thing is like, I the Black Spider-Man suit is one of the coolest, if not the coolest suit still. Yeah. I hate that they kind of teased it here
so early.
Like, yeah, they like it's issue 3 and you're already showing us like that. Like I feel like they should have saved it just in case they want to do a Venom run down the line. You know what I mean? Like Spider-Man has so many suits you could have went with, But yeah. But I'm digging it. They all look awesome. Yeah.
I mean, she has goggles. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like how they kind of redid the origin of the classic suit.
Yeah.
It made, because this is kind of it's not often you see like Peter Parker's origin story when he's like a grown adult or a family man. So them to kind of take that route, it very much fit, especially considering how we've seen so far the relationship between father and daughter with this, which is I think at this point it's the like relationship and back and forth in this comic that I'm the most invested in. Awesome. With Peter and his daughter.
I like it.
I think that's going to play they're setting that up to play a very key part moving forward.
A lot of different relationships. So you have this one, you have Jameson, but and just you have Uncle Ben there. You have so many different, we got Mary Jane and Peter. You just have all these different relationships. And I think that's very cool that they're having that. And we had the buy-in already. Issue 3, we have buy-in for it. This one is talking about them getting the paper off the ground. I'm not going to read every single one because I feel like we have to he's kind of reviewing it. But they're talking about all these sightings. So we have a lot of villains out there. We see a lot of sightings of the Green Goblin going on right now, and it's kind of a web out there, web between all the pages, and I think that's kind of cool how we're seeing it.
Yeah, it's like they're onto something that they have no idea
what is
what
this?
it is, kind of thing. So like they're stumbling upon like something that's going to be way bigger and over their heads, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Wait, how you feel about Jonah Jameson with the Hitler mustache? Like, does he want this?
And maybe Hitler didn't exist in this universe.
Hey, that's a good point.
Right. I don't know. It fits him though. It's really weird, just with the haircut and the gray on the side and the weird stash. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's good though.
Yeah.
All right, next page. Got Peter kind of doing a stakeout, his first stakeout, and he's eating donuts and being in the rain and doing all the same stuff with his Spider-Man uniform on. No umbrella, no nothing. Obviously, he has to plan this out very well. He's doing it for multiple days. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and like, I'm sorry, Brian.
Go, please.
Like, just because Spider-Man has always been my favorite superhero, little character moments like that, I've just always been fond of with him. With him, just kind of, it just makes him all the more relatable. I think he's the ultimate like everyman superhero, and him just kind of toiling about, just kind of doing like a stakeout essentially, eating donuts, waiting for something to happen, doing his inner monologue. The inner monologues with Spider-Man are like my favorite thing about him. Like, so much so that like sometimes when I'm doing stuff, little trivial stuff, I find myself inner monologuing. but yeah, I love stuff like that, like little character moments like that with Spider-Man. So like when I saw that happening, just the whole essential like montage. I'm on the page now, him like kind of doing the superhero Spider-Man pose, and then you see him in the spider hammock with the donuts, and then sitting in the rain. I just that's Spider-Man to me.
Awesome.
Yeah. One thing I did laugh when he made like a little tent, because that's what you do, right? You make cover. It's made out of webs, dude. Like that's what's just the funny part. Like for me, to just like going through it, I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like, yeah.
No, I agree with that 100%. But it's funny because he said, "I hate this." It's so funny because Spider-Man is very smart. He figures a lot of stuff out, but he is not Batman. He is not the detective figuring it all out immediately. So once again, he's everyman. He's not. He doesn't have all the toys and all that other stuff. So it makes him even more relatable because that's what you would be doing if you're just going to wait and just hope to find something to happen. So I thought that was awesome. And then we get Green Goblin break onto the scene too. So
right. Very different takes so far.
Yeah.
So you see the Green Goblin actually trying to save the day. He's actually the hero in this scene, which is really cool. And then he's trying to hunt him down, and it's just a very cool overall. All these panels I enjoy. Let's keep going.
Yep.
Now,
and you see him like.
What'd you think?
I thought that was cool, and I like the fight between him and Bullseye. And was surprised to see Bullseye. that was pretty cool. And just kind of like the back and forth that that him and the Goblin were having. I'm really interested to see how this develops with Goblin without getting too ahead of myself. But it was a pretty cool fight too, just in terms of showcasing Bullseye as a master marksman. It left me with questions about the Goblin too.
Yeah, he feels very new to the scene and very,
he's straight trying to figure it out too.
Green, what I mean? Yeah, so like, he might have been around a little bit longer than Peter, but by what?
That's
like
his days.
A week? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, you see Peter jumping in here, helping out. What do you guys think about this page? With Peter and helping the Green Goblin and doing all this stuff. So, what'd you think?
What you got, Brandon?
I liked it. It was pretty cool to see how Bullseye kind of had the upper hand. It said a lot about his character through dialogue. Like just kind of like how cocky and narcissistic he is. Oh, I get to take out like two villains in
Both you
in
guys.
one day, then I could go home. I wasn't aiming at you. Like just how much of a threat that he is. The dude like knocked down an entire crane on these guys because he's just that badass of a marksman. So it said a lot about it communicated a lot about him in a very brief yet efficient span of time.
And about the heroes of Spider-Man and the Green Goblin, because it shows again how new they really are.
Yeah.
And Bullseye's been doing it for a long time, but they've been doing it for like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I don't know. I mean, exactly what Brandon said. It's a cool looking panel that or a bunch of panels that they got here. So I liked how they laid it out.
Love the cards.
Yeah, the cards are cool.
Yeah. Bullseye just being able to take anyone or anything out with like the most trivial things. In this case, playing cards.
Well,
as in these panels, and same thing. And then, did you not like the return of the line? A predator like you not recognizing a trap, even though you walked right into it. Did not like that line.
Callback. That callback and reversal. Yeah. I was happy that they brought that they essentially brought that full circle.
Yeah, and then you see Spider-Man doing the Spider-Man thing, and the Green Goblin gets his man, and that's what we've got. Fisk owns a large part of the police department, and as far as I can tell, this guy somehow is more connected than Fisk. So I don't think calling the police would help. So that's why you become a vigilante. Why we have it. The Green Goblin felt the need. Why Spider-Man felt the need. Kind of gives you a whole idea of what the whole world is right now, right?
Yeah, pretty cool gadgetry on the end of the Goblin too, like that I don't know if you'd call it a drone or like a transportation device that essentially like hauled Bullseye off to the authorities.
Yeah, what's it called?
Glider.
Cool.
His glider.
His glider.
Yeah. Oh, that was his glider. My bad.
Yeah. I was trying to remember what it was. Like board? No. Oh, yeah, glider. I just find it weird that it's like you have all this technology and it's just spitting just black smoke all the time. Like it just
no matter what, you're still ruining the environment.
Right?
Yeah.
This was the awesome stuff. This is the one.
What did you guys think about this? Yeah, well.
What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, like basically Goblin owning the tech, essentially.
Yeah.
Like deactivated it, removed Peter's mask. I was like, I thought this was Stark tech, or I guess the rabbit hole goes a little deeper. Maybe the Osborns or the Goblin was working in accordance with
Tony.
Alongside Tony. Again, not to get too ahead of myself.
No, that's what I was thinking. Either they're working together, or he bought out his company. Because I think Tony died, right, from the last run or whatever they did. I believe he's
just not there. He's just not there. I don't know if he's dead.
Yeah, because I got to go back and read issue 1, because issue 1, when at the end of it, I think they say it, or issue 2. But
I think that he's just not there. He's not aware. He's not there. So they assume he's dead. But I think
that's what it is. Something like that. But yeah, it's just interesting. I'm like, how, because he even says like proprietary, it's like that's mine. So it makes it really interesting. Is like, how did you buy it? Did you work together? So it kind of just brings another question into the fold. Like, how is Goblin connected to Stark? So
and then Goblin just be willing to take off his mask too. Hi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. It's just so weird, like that they don't know each other.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, I'm Harry. How you doing? That was just very weird. And Peter said, "Hi, I'm Peter."
But
when we get here, and basically it's like, hey, we're done.
Mhm.
We work buddies. Want to go get a drink? Get to know each other. I think that was very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this
And
whole
he-
so far is all relationships. You know, it's which is good because you're building all these relationships, and then just how, because how stories work is who's going to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like who at one point is going to get hurt in one of these relationships and stuff like that. So I just feel bad for the kids because I got a feeling it's going to be his family. You know, not
Mhm.
not physically hurt because man, if they hurt his daughter, I'm all right. I'm gonna be pissed. But
You know
emotionally,
what might happen? He might. What if Spider-Man becomes evil because of it? When you have something to lose, Spider-Man becomes evil, and they turn Peter Parker to the villain.
like he becomes Venom and somebody else takes up the mantle. Like they get a new Miles, and then Miles becomes Spider-Man, and Peter's now Venom, quote unquote. I can see them doing something like that.
Or evil Spider-Man, just overall.
Or just evil. Yeah.
Just the evil Spider-Man. He feels like you killed my family or you hurt my family. Now I'm gonna take it out on everybody. Or they turn Spider-Man into Batman. So those are all things that could happen. I thought these panels were really cool. To be continued. We're going to see issue 4 on sale in this month, April. So we'll see in the next couple of weeks. I am super excited. I think of all the ones that we've gotten so far, this is the best. Ultimate Spider-Man is the best one. But Ultimate Black Panther is definitely warming on me. I'm warming up to the idea. That's all.
Yeah.
I still got to finish up the second issue of that.
Yeah, I haven't read number 2 yet, but
you're going to love the end of number 2.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, the Ultimate X-Men was different.
Yeah,
very different, a little too different. Where it's weird, but the Ultimate Spider-Man is by far the most interesting. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is our review of the Ultimate Spider-Man issue 3. That's what we think. I want to hear what you guys have to think. We love reading about all the comments. So please, if you're watching it, like, subscribe. We're here Mondays and Thursdays from 9 to midnight usually. We do these special little shows every so often. And if you're part of our spoiler crew, we will give you drop other videos for you guys just for you to check out first. And maybe we'll give it to the public, but probably not. So if you want to check out some of our other videos, you have to become part of our spoiler crew. You're able to join right here on the video. If you're watching this channel, you should be able to see it. We're trying to get as many people as possible because we want to do this even more. We love being able to talk all the type of things. If you guys see something you want us to talk about, put it in the comments. We always check them out and we will bring it into the show. So thank you guys for listening to us. Go buy your comic books. Pre-order your stuff. Let's keep it going because comic books run the world. I love it.
Yep.
We'll see you guys later.